Welcome to the Tech Turbo. You can make your home a little more livable and a lot more automated by adding appliances and devices you can control from anywhere. Today we will tell you about the 10 coolest smart home gadgets that will take your home to the future. 10. Canary. You probably have heard or watched it in movies where people get trapped by fire or armed robberies in their homes and cannot make any calls. Well, thanks to technology, this problem can be solved to the ignorance of whatever agent it is that poses a threat. One should always keep a positive spirit, but it is wise to prepare yourself just in case an anomaly occurs. The Canary device is a smart home gadget that fills the gap for you when you need to make a call in an emergency, but are unable to because of certain circumstances. The system is built with audio and video surveillance monitoring any motions around your property, so even if anything unusual happens in your house in your absence, the system has your back. Plus, you might just want to check up on what is happening in your house, perhaps your kids. It can also be connected with your smartphone so that whether you are at the beach or on the go, you are home. It costs about $39. 9. iHome SmartPlug. I bet that what came to your mind when you heard the name was whether this device is related to Apple or the iPhone series. Well, you were not far from the truth. The iHome gadget lets you manage smart devices in your home just by talking to your very own Siri. Provided the device is plugged to this plug, you can operate it from about anywhere. Turn off lights, heating systems, just name it. It can be connected to your home Wi-Fi and it is compatible with iOS 9.0 and higher. It is also Alexa compatible. The iHome costs $69.99. This is quite a good deal considering that you can connect as much as 1,800 watts of devices per plug. 8. Phillips Hue. The best smart light bulbs are the easiest way to start your smart home journey, and there's no better out there than the Phillips Hue. Simple to install, just swap your existing bulbs with Smart Hue bulbs, or opt for any of Hue's array of LED table and floor lamps, wall lights, both for inside and outdoors, ceiling pendants, light strips, and even light bars. They're responsive and have plenty of choice in colors and effects. On test, we found a range of customizable scheduling options too. For example, we were able to set outdoor lights to come on at sunset but go off at 2 a.m. rather than waiting for sunrise. You will need to get the Phillips Bridge, which is kind of like a hub for your lights. If you want to control them while you're away from home, they have Bluetooth built in, so you can control them when you're close by. However, this also adds HomeKit support to Alexa and Google Assistant integration. They're also the most expensive smart bulb on the market, but we think they're worth every penny. 7. Amazon Echo Studio. For years, we gave smart speakers a pass in the audio department because we figured there was just no way for a speaker to be both smart and sound good. That was until we found the Amazon Echo Studio. In the Echo Studio, Amazon has made its best smart speaker yet. It's a bombastic speaker, packed full of not just smart home and assistant tech, but smart audio considerations too. At its best, its 3D audio effects breathe new life into your favorite songs, and that's saying nothing of its ability to connect to your Amazon Fire TV devices to offer more immersive sound. The Echo Studio also doubles up as a Zigbee hub, so it can connect to thousands of smart home products right out of the box, making it ideal for a smart home. 6. Arlo Pro 4. It's easy to see why Arlo is popular with those who take home security seriously. Sure, the Arlo Pro 4 doesn't have a 4K resolution like the more expensive Arlo Ultra and Arlo Ultra 2, but the quality is still a pretty impressive 2K, which will be detailed enough for most. You can connect the Arlo Pro camera directly to your Wi-Fi, so it doesn't come bundled with a base station, making it more affordable. However, while it boasts Alexa and Google Assistant integration, you will need that base station if you want HomeKit support. On test, it recorded clear, detailed footage in color both during the day and at night thanks to the built-in spotlight, which also helps deter intruders just like the built-in alarm. There's also automatic zooming and motion tracking, so the source of any activity is not only detected but also followed. 5. Eve Energy. Every smart home needs a smart plug. It's one of the simplest ways to automate your home. However, the Eve Energy Smart Plug is more than just a way to control devices plugged into it. It's also a way to monitor your energy usage and estimate how much powering certain devices in your home will cost. This is great if you're trying to save money and be more energy conscious. The Smart Plug uses Bluetooth, although if you have a HomePod Mini or an Apple TV in your home, you'll be able to use Thread, a wireless technology that's also built into the plug. More stable than Wi-Fi, Thread helps end smart home devices failing to respond. However, unfortunately, the SmartPlug only supports HomeKit. It won't work with Alexa or Google Assistant. On test, it was responsive and offered plenty of handy features such as the ability to set schedules, making it our pick of the SmartPlug market. 4. Eufy Video Doorbell 2K. If you're looking for the best video doorbell, our pick has to be the Eufy Video Doorbell 2K, which strikes the right balance between price, reliability, and performance. On test, it captured clear, detailed footage both during the day and at night, with a 4:3 ratio so you can see almost the entire length of someone on your doorstep. The best bit? It can be used subscription-free, as you can store video to the 16 GB of memory in the bundled base station. Eufy says this is around 2 weeks worth. The battery-powered doorbell is good if you're renting a place and can't take out the old doorbell that's already installed. It works wirelessly with the help of a hub that connects to your router. 3. Google Nest Hub Max. The Google Nest Hub Max is a larger version of the Google Nest Hub, initially known as the Google Home Hub, a smart speaker with a screen. It also has a front-facing camera and can plug into the Google-owned Nest platform to act as a smart home camera. This part of the Google Nest Hub Max needs a little work, judging by our experience. You can also use the Google Nest Hub Max to manage and control hundreds of smart home devices, such as smart lights, thermostats, and smart plugs from various manufacturers, putting an end to having to use several different apps. It sounds good enough to act as a mini hi-fi, Google Assistant feels responsive, and the large screen lets you watch YouTube while you cook. Although the Google Nest Hub Max had some slight issues at launch, it's still not just a tremendous smart display, but a great smart speaker and a way to stay entertained while you wait for your onions to saute. 2. Nest Learning Thermostat. Nest was among the first companies to inject machine learning into heating and cooling your home, and since then has been hailed as the best smart thermostat manufacturer. Simple to use, the Nest Learning Thermostat looks elegant and, on test, intelligently adjusted our heating schedule based on how long it took our home to heat up and cool down, saving energy and money in the process. The neat Learning Thermostat works with Google Assistant, but there's no HomeKit support. Also, unlike many other smart thermostats, it doesn't offer zonal control to adjust the temperature of each room individually. But for most people, this will be everything they need. 1. August Smart Lock Pro. The August Smart Lock Pro is one of the most straightforward smart locks to fit, but it's loaded with features making it the best smart lock you can buy right now. It fits onto your existing deadbolt and allows you to keep using your old key when you or your landlord want to, while still adding the benefits of a smarter lock. On test, we found it responsive and it was strong too. We couldn't bypass it in any way. Adding support for Alexa, Google Assistant, and HomeKit just reinforces why this is our pick. It is bulky and expensive compared to most other smart home products, but for those looking to beef up their smart security, it's worth investing in. Do let us know in the comments which one of them you would like to have in your home. Thanks for watching.